my NYX Nordic Face Awards Top 15 makeup. The theme for this challenge is graffiti, so I did just that, but I didn't want to leave out the ethics part for you, so I made this skull piece inspired by Phantom of the Opera. It's covered in spikes and glitter, and the makeup is popping, and if you want to know how this is done, just keep watching. This time, it's up to you and your votes to get me into the final. Voting starts May 26th on NordicFaceAwards.com. Don't forget to vote if you want to see me in the final. This tutorial has a skill level above intermediate. It takes about 1 hour to prepare, about 1.5 to 2 hours application. I have used latex and flower, old necklaces and spikes, paper for the graffiti stencil, Color Rebel hair makeup, watercolors, and all of the NYX products you see to your right. To decorate my mask, I have brought a bag of old glittery stuff. It's mostly broken, shiny stuff that I hope to one day bring back to life. And I picked out an old necklace and skulls from a broken phone case and some spikes from shoes and other failed former projects. Bring out your latex and flour and mix it into a nice thick paste. This is what we're gonna make the mask out of. When you're ready, apply it to your face cast, just scoop it up and put it wherever you wanna have your mask thing on the face cast, blah blah. Well, I wanna go for a skull-like shape, so I'm just gonna apply it around the eyes, and then I'm gonna smooth it out with my fingers. So dip your fingers in liquid latex, and this will prevent the latex from sticking to your fingers, and then it will be easy to smooth out the surface. Yay! Finally, it's time for glitter. Lucky me, I have a necklace perfect for the eye part. I'm just gently laying it down and carefully pushing it into the latex. Continuing with spikes in different sizes. For the big ones, I'm just making the holes and then I will glue them in place later. Now this is something you don't want to rush, so have patience. I'm applying spikes along the edge to resemble teeth, and this is just kinda because I thought it would look cool. I'm going for a pattern in the forehead, and as if it was meant to be, the skull piece from my phone case fits perfectly. I am really happy with it, and this will have to dry overnight. I am coloring it with white grease paint, and it was a little bit tricky to get in between all of the spikes, so I took some of them out while painting. Going in with a small brush and a brown color around the decorations to get an old and bony look. Using the same brush, I am slowly making cracks in the skull. This will take some time and try your patience, but just go with it. Finishing off, giving the cheekbones and the edges some love with shading. And now I am so super happy with it, and I will remove it from the face cast before I glue the spikes back, and this is just so that the spikes don't end up falling off during the removal process. Next step is to make the graffiti stencil. I'm going to put ellimacs on my chest in graffiti style. And for this, I'm drawing ellimacs freehand on a hard paper, but as you can see in the corner, I made a sketch earlier just to practice. Using a scalpel, I'm cutting out the letters. You can also use scissors, or if you're too young, ask a parent for help and be safe. Also, I have a tray underneath my stencil just to protect the table. Be patient and careful, both for the sake of your fingers and the stencil. And when you're done, woohoo! You can move on to makeup. I want to have a really messy hairstyle, so backcombing, curling, spraying, and for a fun touch, I'm using the pink Redken Color Rebel on every other curl. This is a hair color that easily washes out. Next up is something really cool. It's the Redken Metal Fix 08. It comes in silver and gold, and I chose the gold one. It kind of feels like a soft hair gel, and when it dries up, it stays shiny and gives a shimmer effect on the hair. The hairstyle is complete and it's time for makeup, starting with the mask. To attach the mask, apply liquid latex or skin adhesive to your face and make sure it sits where it's supposed to. Just to make sure it doesn't fall off, I'm securing it with skin tape. Mask is in place, and with the black grease paint, I'm covering up my eye. Using NYX Matte But Not Flat Foundation in Ivory, I'm giving myself a full coverage base in both my face, my chest, and my neck. With NYX Cream Blush in Hot Pink, I'm gonna shade my face using a sponge, going over my cheekbones, hairline, jawline, neck, shoulders, and collarbones. Covering the base with NYX Set It Don't Fret It powder for a matte finish. I started off with NYX Primal Colors in Hot Pink to enhance the shading, and then I ended up going over it all again with NYX Blush in Electro for an even deeper pink. Oh, and I threw in some chest shading also while I was at it. Haha. Time for some highlight with NYX HD Finishing Powder. Cheekbones, jawline, collarbone, boobies, and neck. Eye makeup time, starting with NYX Primal Colors in Hot Orange, going over and working the color into the crease with a fluffy, 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 fluffy brush. Continuing under the eye, because this is going to be a big eye makeup. Back to hot pink and covering my lid from the crease and down. Hot black, starting with a small brush, and this is to get close to the lash line. Blending and adding black with a fluffy, bigger brush, working my way out and into the crease, and just big, 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 big. Fun, fun, fun! This is NYX Color Mascara in Perfect Pear. I'm just gonna play with this and give the eyes a graffiti touch. Get it? This looks so cool! Also adding NYX Color Mascara in Pink Perfect for another dimension. Eyes can't go without eyeliner, and I'm using NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner, adding a big wing to again get a big eye makeup look. I am totally in love with fake lashes, so I'm adding a pair of NYX Wicked Lashes to start with. Mascara makes them even better, so this is NYX Provocateur Mascara. I have recycled an old pair of really long lashes that I'd cut up. For my lower lash line, I am adding another NYX Wicked Lash. Filling in the gaps with eyeliner. And finishing the lashes with a few long ones on the lower lash line too. NYX Lip Liner in Fluorescent Pink. Woohoo! I am outlining my lips and fading the lines inwards. To really make my lips pop, I am applying NYX Vivid Brights Liner in Yellow. And I am working in small streaks. As you can see, it gives a cool effect. Bring out your stencil. Start off by marking where you want it. I'm going to use watercolors and I'm going to start with yellow. I'm just going to randomly add the paint in streaks and dots, just making it runny with extra water on the brush. And then I'm going to splash it, splash it, splash it, splash it, splash it. When dry, watercolors tend to crack and you'll see this cool effect later. This is kind of a messy but very fun process. And I'm gonna add some pink and some blue, going over it with the hairdryer just to make it dry faster. Time for the stencil. Adding blue with a sponge and just a small amount of water. And I know I have a bitch face, but that's what I look like when I concentrate. If the color is not thick enough, do multiple layers and just hairdry it in between. It'll make it dry a lot faster. And now we're done! Woohoo! Adding color with a lot of water on the sponge right now. Runny. Doing the shades of the letters with NYX eyeliner just to give it a third dimension. And of course, adding some highlight using a white grease paint. And if you're really good at graffiti, please don't judge me, it's my first time. See how cool the cracks look? Damn, Ellie! Back at it again with the color mascara. Ah! This time in mint. And I really hope you got the reference. Purple. I really love this crazy splashy colorful feeling. Using the Redken Metal Fix 08 in silver for highlight. I decided to go back in with the Electro blush to make the shade even deeper and also to add shade to my nose. That the resting bitch face though. And you know what? We are done! I am really happy with my look and I hope you like it too. If you do, don't forget to vote me into the final. Voting starts May 26th at NordicFaceAwards.com. I love you.